Hi there, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Andrea Purcell. You're watching straight from the doctor's desk, where natural medicine is used as the first resort to help you achieve the health and the life that you love. We have entered my favorite season, fall. Yes, fall is here, and with it comes apples, pumpkins, and squash. Today, I'm focusing on squash. There's so many amazing varieties, and I want to tell you about some of my favorites and get you excited to try some yourself. You see, squash is very nutritious, and my guess is that you may not realize just how good it is for your body. So here are just a few ideas to cooking with squash. You start with our zucchini noodles. I have my spiralizer here. Spiralize them up. You can add vegan pesto to them. They can hang out in the fridge for up to 6 days. Add them to things. Butternut squash enchiladas. If you haven't tried those, delicious. Sheet pan roasted squash. Cube up the butternut, onions, sweet potatoes, dried herbs, and spices. And then we have butternut squash soup, which I'll share that recipe with you a little bit later on. Then we have sheet pan delicata squash. I have my delicata up here to show you. Very tender skin on it. And you can put that on a sheet pan. We have all the different winter squash varieties: kombucha, acorn, delicata, and butternut. And then we have the summer squash varieties. So the green and yellow zucchinis. Great for digestion, nerve function, immune boosting, blood sugar regulation, heart disease prevention, lowering inflammation. It's an all-around, low-calorie, fat-free, gluten-free food. So it sounds like a one-stop shop to me. I'm going to start with zucchini, and I'm going to move on to winter squash. So zucchini is very good at hydrating the liver. It has a mild liver cleansing ability, and it helps to calm and soothe the digestive tract, pushing out unwanted bacteria, funguses, allowing for better absorption of nutrients. Zucchini also helps reduce gallbladder inflammation. It's very easy to cook. It's very easy to digest, and you can chop it up and saute it. You can make the noodles. And as I was saying, the noodles can stay in the fridge for up to 6 days. So let's move on to winter squash. It's an excellent remedy for acid conditions, and it helps clean out the stomach, the liver, and the blood. It's high in vitamins A, C, E, minerals such as zinc and calcium, potassium, which are essential for a healthy and strong immune system and a good nervous system. The yellow and orange pigments are known as carotenoids. They're especially beneficial for protection against heart disease, breast cancer, and macular degeneration. Winter squash is also known to help reduce inflammation, so it's excellent for conditions such as asthma, fibromyalgia, and the itises, arthritis, bursitis. It's really an ideal choice for any weight loss or nutritional program, and it can be made savory with pepper or chili pepper. It can be made sweet with maple syrup and cinnamon. It's just a lot of ways, directions you can go with it. You can steam it, bake it, roast it, mash it like potatoes, or blend it into a soup. In my butternut squash soup recipe, I saute the onions and the celery in a little olive oil and sea salt, and then I add 1 big potato cubed up, and then the butternut squash peeled and cubed. I add 1 quart of vegetable broth, and I let it cook till everything's nice and soft, and then I blend it. It's a really thick, creamy, delicious soup. And you can finish it off with fresh dill. If you haven't had a spaghetti squash in a while, you just slice it down the middle, you scoop out the seeds, you put it on a cookie sheet face up in the oven for about 40 minutes. And when you put a knife in it, it goes through, it's done. You let it cool, you scrape it out with a fork into a bowl. And again, this can sit in the fridge really for up to, I want to say 5 days. And you can put tomato sauce on it. It's really very versatile. And then I want to introduce you to this one. This is the Delicata squash. It has a very thin skin as opposed to some of these other squashes where we don't eat the skin. So you can put it just like this on the cookie sheet. You can spray it down with some avocado oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and just roast it. So delicious. I didn't know about Delicata squash. I picked it up at Trader Joe's. They were actually doing a sample that year. This was before the pandemic. And I was like, wow, this is really delicious. So I just want to encourage you to Try some squash this season now that you'll see it all around you in abundance. So thanks so much for joining me on another episode of Straight from the Doctor's Desk. If you want to find out more about natural medicine, you can check me out on the web at www.drandreapurcell.com. And you can check out some of my other videos on women's health. So until next time, ciao for now.